right. Certainly it is all hands on deck, and we're going to go to Fort Lauderdale-Hollywood International Airport, expected to reopen. It was expected to reopen at noon following the flooding.
But that is simply not the case. Our local 10 News reporter Syra Onward joins us live from the airport with a very important update.
So this airport will not be reopening anytime today. That is the latest update. They're hoping to get it opened as early as 5 a.m. tomorrow, and it was always kind of wishful thinking for today. Yesterday afternoon when they shut down the airport, they said it could open as early as noon today. That didn't happen. You can see there's still a lot of water on the tarmac there. It has receded a little from what we saw early this morning. We got here just before 5 a.m., but just not receding quickly enough for planes to be able to safely depart or land on this tarmac. We take a look at this video now. We saw all those flight cancellations this morning. We saw some delays, some airlines hoping to be able to get their planes up in the air this afternoon, but sadly those are not going to be able to take off anytime this afternoon. We saw a lot of people camped out in the terminals. They are slowly leaving those terminals as the news is spreading that their flights are canceled for today. Hopefully they can get on flights tomorrow. A lot of travelers that we spoke to said they're planning to rebook out of MIA because Miami is unaffected by these floodwaters. I spoke to some travelers about their plans a little earlier this morning, and some of them had some wishful thinking. You can hear from them now. What has your airline told you about when your flight can take off?
They sent me an email saying we can take off at 1 o'clock, so hopefully we still could go at 1 o'clock.
Looking at the water on the tarmac, do you think you're going to be able to leave at 1 o'clock?
I don't think so. It's too much water, so hopefully we can leave, but, you know, it's a lot of water right now.
Busting hope for that bachelor party that we spoke to earlier today that was hoping to make it to Columbia today. That's not happening, at least not from FLL. Maybe they'll have better luck from MIA. Again, they're hoping to get the airport operations back up and running tomorrow morning, but it all depends on how quickly this water recedes. The county mayor spoke to us earlier this morning and said that the airport does have a pumping mechanism, and that may be working because the water is receding, just not very quickly. So again, hopefully reopening tomorrow morning. But again, this is a very wait and see situation. This is unprecedented. We haven't had this much water before. We've had flooding situations, but not to a point where we've had a multi-day airport closure. Again, this closure started yesterday around 4 p.m. Can't reopen today. Will they reopen tomorrow morning? We're going to be here watching how things go, keeping you updated. So stay with us for the latest. But that's the very latest live outside FLL. Syra Onward, Local 10 News.
And really so unprecedented to see so much water on the tarmac. We know that when a tropical storm comes or a hurricane, we see those ground stops mostly because of the wind.
Right. But
to see the water like that. And Syra, you know, last night a lot of people were tweeting and texting that they couldn't even leave the airport because even the roads leading to the airport were flooded. Are you at least able to see some of those people who were trapped able to at least go home since their flights are canceled?
Yes, Janice, we're not seeing that bumper-to-bumper traffic in the departures or arrivals area that we were seeing last night. We heard of people taking 2 hours to just get out of the terminals yesterday because it was so bad. There were cars stalling out on the airport roadways. BSO had to come help them. Those roads are now clear. You can get through the departures lane and pick people up. It looks like arrivals, as we've seen cars coming through the arrivals lane too. Even though they didn't announce that reopening, I have seen cars going through the lower level too of the airport here. So not seeing that intense congestion that we saw last night, but a lot of the roadways in the Hollywood, Dania Beach area where the airport is are still impassable. So people were really weighing their options earlier today of, do I stay in the airport and wait this out or have someone come pick me up and make a potentially dangerous trek here? But now that we know that the flights aren't going to be taking off this afternoon, more and more people are deciding to leave the airport.
Understandably so. It looks like a lake behind you. It's just crazy to see that video. All right.